Hey guys, so welcome to the 20-minute stretch and strengthen upper body video. So today we are going to start seated. If sitting is on the floor is too much, you can always grab a chair. You can also stand while we do this as well. So if you're on the floor, prop yourself up and then come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Just start with some nice breath work to kind of tap into our rest and digest system here. So as you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fingers together, lower down in front, chest height. Inhale, open the arms wide out to T, palms face forward. And then exhale, fingertips touch the floor. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, lower down to chest height. Inhale, open wide. And exhale down. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale to chest height. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. Inhale, nice deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. 1 more time. Let's inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower. And then inhale to open. And exhale down. Hands come to the thighs. Just take a moment. Notice any difference after those few deep breaths. All right, now to kind of open up the spine, we'll do some twisting and side stretching. So again, let's inhale the arms up overhead. And this time as we exhale, we're going to take the left hand, take it in front. The right hand comes in back and you're going to twist. Inhale, reach up over the head. And exhale to the opposite side. So the right hand comes in front, the left hand comes in back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Let's do 1 more each side. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach high. With this exhale, take the right hand to the ground. Left hand reaches up and over. You can plant the right hand, bend at the elbow. If you're bending at the elbow, make sure it's bending back towards you, not winging out behind you. And just really reach that left hip back down towards the ground as you reach with the right or with the left hand. And breathe. Your gaze can be down. It can look up towards the sky or straight forward. With your next inhale, come back upright. Both hands up overhead. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Right hand reaches over. Again, plant the left hand, elbow bends back towards you. And then anchor that right hip as you reach over towards the left. And breathe. Really feeling it through the right rib cage here. With your next inhale, let's bring our hands up overhead and exhale down to prayer. Right, we're going to get into some of our shoulder stretches here. So let's bring our arms out into goal posts. So elbows bent, palms facing away for now. We're going to take the right elbow underneath the left. You're going to hook them and then continue wrapping the hands so the inside of the palms start to touch. And then from here, you're going to take the elbows out and away and also up. But then you're also going to counteract that upward motion with the downward motion of your shoulder blades. Breathe. And if you're having a hard time finding this wrap with the hands, you can extend the left arm straight and just hook the left arm with the right arm. Just make sure that the left arm is straight to get this outer shoulder stretch here. A few more breaths. Feel those shoulders begin to open up. We're so tight and tense in through the neck and shoulders that this is great, especially if you sit all day in front of a computer or if you drive long distances. This is a great way to prep your body, or to keep it open, I should say. Let's open our arms back into our goalposts, and we'll do the other side. So now the left elbow's going to come under the right. You're going to hook the elbows first. And then finish wrapping, bringing the inside of the palms together. Elbows come out and up as the shoulder blades try to slide down the rib cage. Again, if this wrap of the arms is a little bit too difficult, just extend the right arm and keep that the left arm hooked. And make sure that the right arm stays straight to really get into the shoulder. Continue to breathe. And allow that shoulder tension to just let go with each exhale. One more deep breath in. As we exhale, release the arms back to the goalposts and release them down. This next arm stretch, you may need a strap. So if you have a strap, awesome. If not, there's other modifications that I'll show you here. So you're going to take the right arm towards the sky. You're going to bend the elbow, take the palm to the middle of your back. Okay? And then we're going to take the left hand, we're going to wrap it around and bring it up. The palm's going to face away. And then we will attempt is the key word, to hook the fingers together. Again, be aware of where your ribs are. In this pose, a lot of times the ribs like to flare. Keep those ribs knit down. If you can't hook the fingers, you can either, if you don't have a strap, just come to hold the right elbow. If you do have a strap, hold the strap in the right hand, and then just grab the strap with the left hand. And you have go gadget fingers. One more deep breath in here. And then exhale, slowly release your stretch. All right. Now let's do the other side. Left hand reaches up high. Bend at the elbow, the palms facing towards you. Right hand's going to wrap around behind, and it's going to face away. Again, attempt to latch the fingers together. If that's not an option, or if there's too much strain in your shoulder, you're going to take the right hand and just hold the left elbow. Otherwise, if you do have a strap, the other option is to take the strap in the left hand and then take the right arm behind and then use the strap as the fingers. Again, make sure you knit those lower ribs down. And breathe. One more deep breath in. And exhale to slowly release. Right, you can move that strap off to the side. If you were propped up on something, we can put that off to the side as well. And we'll come to stand. So from here, we're going to take our feet wide into straddle pose. Edges of the feet are running parallel to the edges of the mat, so Tadasana feet. The legs are engaged, so the kneecaps are lifted. You're in pelvic neutral, so hip points and pubic bone are running parallel to the wall in front of you. We're going to take our hands behind us, lace the fingers together, and then roll the upper arms back. Press your shoulder blades onto your rib cage. The chest comes forward. And then slowly start to bring the hands away from the spine. If lacing the hands is too much, again, taking the strap, you can hold on to a strap as well, okay? So from here, strong core, slowly start to hinge forward, coming into a straddle forward fold, allowing the hands to drop away from the spine. Take a few breaths here. Again, just pay attention with each exhale how the body lets go a little bit at a time. One more deep breath in. Full exhale. Then with your next inhale, gently soften the knees. Roll yourself up. Head comes up last. Let's just do a mini back bend so hips shift forward, chest lifts up to the sky. And slowly release if you have a strap. All right, now have your block handy in front of the mat. If you don't have a block, you can use, you can stack books up. That works just the same. Coming back to our straddle. Hands to the hips. We're just going to hinge forward halfway so our torso remains parallel to the floor. Okay, I don't want us folding all the way forward. I want us halfway. Now take your block or books or whatever prop you have and find a height that works well for you so you can plant your hands but still keep that nice long spine. So from here, I want you to plant the left hand onto your block. Lift the chest a little bit so you feel some engagement along the spine. And now this right hand, we're going to inhale. We're going to sweep it up towards the ceiling. You can allow the hips to shift with you. And then exhale, sweep it under and through towards the left. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, sweep up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sweeping through. One more time. Inhale, sweep high. And exhale to sweep through. Place the right hands now onto your block. Left hand releases. As you inhale, we're going to reach the left hand up towards the sky. And then exhale again to sweep through and under. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Nice slow movements. Inhale. Let your breath make the movement. And exhale. All right, both hands to the block. Re-lengthen the spine if it kind of started to round. And then engage the core. Hands come to the hips. Inhale to come up. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to come into a warrior 2 stance. So let's take our right toes out. Kick the back, heel back. We're going to bend the knee over our ankle. Open up our hips. Open up our shoulders to the long length of the mat, so we're nice and open. And then we're going to take our elbows to our side body, palms face up, and grab, and imagine that you have a resistance band. If you really want to, if you have a resistance band, go ahead and grab one, but we can do this without one as well. So from here, with imagined resistance, we're going to open up our hands. So pretend like as you're pulling your clenched hands apart, that somebody's pushing back against them. Feel that engagement that happens around the shoulder blades. And then slowly, again with imagined resistance, that you're pulling them back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Slowly pull the fists apart. As wide as you can take it. Feel that imaginary hands pressing back against your rotation. And then again, back in line. We have one more time. Imagined resistant pulls the hands apart, and then slowly comes back. You can release the resistance band. Straighten that front leg, toes come forward, and we'll go right to the other side. So left toes point out. Let the back heel kick out a little bit. Left knee comes over the front ankle. Open up those hips, open up those shoulders, and same thing, elbows come into your side body. Grip that resistance band. With an inhale, imagined resistance, pull the arms apart, or I should say the hands apart. You should feel this around the shoulder blades. You should feel like they're pressing more firmly onto those rib cages, that rib cage. And then slowly come back to center. 2 more times. Open up, nice and slow. And slowly bring them back. 1 more time. With imagined resistance, pull the hands apart. Notice the engagement in the upper back. And slowly bringing them back to center. All right, you can release that down. Straighten the left leg, toes come to point forward. Let's take our hands to our hips for a moment. We're going to take both toes out at about a 45-degree angle. And just to double check, we want to bend. Let's bend our knees. Make sure that our knees are tracking in line with our toes. If as you start to bend down, you see that the knees, you can't see your toes actually, adjust your footing so that as you bend down, you can see your toes, okay? It'll just help put less strain on the knees here. All right, another upper back work. So let's reach our hands up overhead. Imagine that you're grabbing a lat bar. So as we inhale, we're going to bend the knees coming down into a squat. As we bend the elbows, like we're pulling down a lat bar. Again, imagined resistance. Nice and slow. And then when you get to about a little under shoulder height, rise back up. 2 more times. Slowly lower down. Again, feel that through the upper back. And slowly come up. 1 more time. Lower down with imagined resistance. Like somebody's trying to push those upper arms up as you pull them down. And then as you lift up, somebody's trying to pull the upper arms down. Awesome job. You can relax the arms, toes can come forward, and then step the feet together. All right, this next one, we are going to come into a down dog position. So let's come into down dog, upside down V. So from here, usually when we do down dog to plank, it's more of a core workout, and you'll still feel the core, but the difference I want to do here is I want you to pretend like you're pulling yourself forward. So again, that imagined resistance. As you start to pull forward, imagine that there's somebody pressing you back this way as you want to come forward. All right, so let's lift the hips. Again, we'll do this 3 times. Slowly start to pull yourself forward, but imagine that there's somebody pressing the legs back, resisting you. And then slowly press yourself back into down dog. 2 more times. Pull yourself forward. Again, somebody's pressing those legs back, resisting this forward motion. And then slowly coming back. 1 more time. You guys got this. Pull yourself forward. And then push yourself back. Nice. Take a nice deep breath here. With an exhale, release your knees to the ground. All right, if you have sensitive knees, you can pad the knees here. You can double up the mats. If you have an extra blanket, you can take a blanket underneath the knees. From here, we're just going to work a little bit of the front body with yoga. The primary strengtheners that we do are front body strengtheners, so that's why I was kind of engaging a lot of the upper back. But I still want to practice some of the yoga push-ups that we do. So let's come into a kneeling plank. So hands on the ground, shoulders directly over your wrists. The knees a little bit further back than your hips. And then the biggest mistake that I see is people keep the booty up. See that little arch in my back, cow back? Try and bring that tailbone under. Lift these two hip points up towards your navel. And you should feel like that upper back is rounding a little bit. Hollow out that front of the body. From here, we're going to bend the elbows straight back. Don't let them wing out. You want them straight back. Mini push-up. Just bend the elbows back and then press away. I don't care how deep you go. Even if it's like an inch bend in the elbows, if that's all you can do without letting the hips drop, then that's all you can do. So let's go 5 of these, okay? So let's bend the elbows, press away, that's 5. Bend the elbows, 4. Bend the elbows, 3. Bend the elbows, 2. Last one, you guys got this, bend the elbows, let's hold, got 3, 2, 1, press away, sit back, and let's roll out our wrists. So like I said, if it's only a mini bend in the elbows, that's fine. That's where you're at the moment. That's awesome. Continue to work this program and you'll notice you getting stronger each time you go through this video. So keep working hard. We have a few more on our belly that I want to get through, and then we'll do a nice short cool down and we'll be good. So let's all come to our belly here. Lowering all the way down. First one we're going to do, hands are going to come along our side, palms face down. Okay, start with the forehead on the floor. And then as you inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, roll your shoulders back, and lift the arms. Fingers are reaching towards your feet. You can keep the tops of the feet anchored to the floor. If you want a little extra lower body work today, feel free to lift the feet and bring the inner thighs together. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Let's take hand on top of hand. Turn your head to either side and just take a few breaths here before we do that again, but a little different variation. All right, so this time the hands are going to come out in front. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the chest, lift the arms. Okay, again, you can keep the tops of the feet anchored, or you can lift the legs. From here, just like in that goddess squat, we're going to do those lat pull downs. We're going to do 3 of them. Okay, so grab your lat bar, imagined resistance, slowly bend the elbows to a little under the shoulder height. Feel that engagement around the shoulder blades. Slowly press back out. 2 more. Bend the elbows and press out. 1 more time. You guys got this. Bend the elbows and press out. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Exhale, turn your head in the opposite direction and take a breath. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely felt that in my back. Take 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, make it a full deep exhale. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself back up into tabletop. Just a short little cool down. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let's take the right hand out to the side. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, just sweep through, kind of giving a nice rotation here to all the muscles we just worked. Inhaling, your arm out to T, and exhaling, letting it sweep through. Let's go 3 more times. Last 2, inhale out to T. Exhale. Inhale out to T. And exhale. Replace the right hand. We'll do the left side now. Inhale the arm out to T. Exhale. Sweep it through, getting a nice twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Replace the left hand back to the ground. Awesome job. You guys can come to a seat. You made it through. Give yourself a namaste. And I hope to see you back here working through this program again. But also, again, enjoy the 20-minute core and the 20-minute lower body workout as well. Have a great rest of your day, a beautiful week. Namaste.